Hey ho folks, what's up? This is Macro and today we're playing Horizon Forbidden West again. We left off somewhere over there, I guess, in the last episode, and I promised I said I'm gonna go over to a campfire to save here, which I did right here. And yeah, our next goal is to set foot in Chain Scrape over here. Crimson Narrows. Ah, that was the mine. Okay, in Chain Scrape over here, right? So that's two parts of the main quest, or what? Oh yeah, it is. Part 1, go to Chain Scrape. Part 2, find errand. We still have our, upgrade job for our hunter bow. But let's switch over to the main quest for now. And let's see. Okay. Off for a start, I guess. Okay, some more meat. You know what? Just for me to warm up a little bit, let's kill those burrowers here.
I know I'm here.
Oops. Only one left. There we go. All right. Warmed up again, I guess. We'll see. Did I loot that one? I don't think so. Cool. All right. Yeah. Over that way. And I'm kind of excited to meet Erend again. Who was, as I said, kind of, I don't know, 2 or 3 episodes ago, the closest to something like a romantic relationship for Aloy so far. I mean, I guess they are only friends, right? But yeah, I said the closest, so what do we have here?
It's a dead machine.
Yeah, the dead
Must be a
machine.
bristleback. Maybe Erend took it down?
Ah, bristleback, okay.
Ground soaked with acid. Did the bristlebacks do this?
Didn't someone say that bristlebacks are vulnerable against acid? Why would they use acid themselves then? I guess we're gonna find out. Oh, there's one of those gems over there. Sunshine. I can hear people talking, or rather screaming, shouting, whatever.
Olvin can't just ignore us like this, can he? We almost died because of him.
Have you seen us?
Chain
What are we
scrape.
supposed to do?
Have Arno throw his crutch at him?
Outlander approaching.
Is that the savior?
Wanna come in, Savior?
I am most certainly so.
I guess so.
Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the forge.
Petra.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here?
More familiar
About
faces.
time
I
there was
guess.
something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on.
I...
Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Not our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Olvind?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flame Hair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra,
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
well, this Olvind guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Never met a beer I didn't like. Or couldn't
Nora
finish.
in the Daunt. Now I've seen everything.
So if an Ostrom hammer...
So they're all wasted here, I guess. All right.
Be someone round here worth
Is that my bow upgrade? No, that's this guy. Who's this? Hakund. Okay.
How goes it, Hammerhead?
Let's loot all this stuff here real quick.
What?
And let's use the workbench to finish our bow, finally. Da-da-da-da-dum. Oh. I just saw an outfit upgrade as well. Let's see. Yeah, upgrade this. More damage. And an empty coil slot, which we cannot use yet. But maybe when we talk to that guy, it's gonna be upgraded. We'll see. So we can upgrade our outfit to level 3. A new slot. +1 concentration, plus I guess. And more resistances, of course. There we go. Yes. Craft traps. No. Don't think so. Let's see. What's that? Ah, Petra. Free heap, yeah. Resources. What's new? Another dye plant. All right. Oh. We can actually use it. Put that one in, I guess. Can I just unequip? Weave? The thing is, in Zero Dawn, you had to learn a skill to actually be able to, unequip a weave or a coil from outfits or weapons. Otherwise, you would lose them. Should I try it? I mean, we still have a +4% melee defense weave, so it would be 1% loss if it doesn't work. No, you can. Good. Nice. Okay. So we actually unlocked the coil slot with upgrading the bow, it seems. Right? We weren't able to put a coil in here before. All right.
Hey, I thought you'd left by now. Great idea. Not again.
And that's the stash. Restock. Okay.
I hear you.
Took a hammer to your
Yeah, okay.
With a hammer in this state.
Okay,
That how you say hi to this?
Till Alvin blows that whistle, no one's working anymore.
that's a shop, I guess, but they all have a lock icon on them. Maybe I have to unlock them first.
You ever wonder if this is worth it?
There's a side quest down below. Let's check that out.
We are on the same side here, Ulva. The bristlebacks threaten us all.
Oh, drop the act. We all know it was the Carja who let the bristlebacks
That's
into the
Alvin,
valley.
okay.
Sent them straight through the gates of Barren Light.
That is What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself, Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulvund Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, let's get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast.
Okay, it would sound weird if we just go to the Bristlebacks anyway, so let's...
You don't seem to have a
ask
high
a few
opinion of the
questions.
magistrate.
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osseram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
Mm-hmm. Work stoppage?
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osseram laborers of this land who do all the backbreaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
If Chainscrape is on Carja land, shouldn't a Carja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osseram folk, of course. You think a Carja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osram.
All right.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle. Better see what that Carja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Okay.
Great to see you. Hey, I hope you're feeling better today.
We have some docks and what do you call that? A water? Is it a water wheel? Let's gather this medicinal stuff here. We're gonna need it. Why do you keep those chains running all the time? They're kind of idling, aren't they? Huh. How inefficient. I mean, I guess they're driven by this water wheel here, so that doesn't matter at all. But alright, who am I to judge? Okay. Let's unlock this campfire here real quick. I think we did. We just did by getting close.
Ah, finally.
Ooh,
You gotta move.
what's this?
Come on. This is serious fighting, not a drunken brawl.
Melee pit. Sounds interesting. Pitmaster?
You wanted to speak to me?
Well, you know better than anyone it's a dangerous world out there, and not just against machines. Name's O'Dirk. This here's my training pit. Best place to practice close combat this side of the Forbidden West. Say, I wonder who'd win in a fight. You, the savior of Meridian, champion of the East, or the Enduring, master of the West.
Who?
The Enduring, a legendary Tenakth fighter, the master of masters. I've heard the Tenakth have training pits just like this one. It's how the warriors get so fierce, see? And only the very best from the pits get to train with the Enduring.
So, to find the Enduring, I should look for these training pits if I'm ever out that way?
You'll have to go far if you do. The Tenakth are split into 3 clans. 3 clans, 3 capitals, 3 training pits. My guess is you'd have to beat all of them if you want to train with the Enduring. If the Tenakth don't kill you on sight, that is. But that's a far spark in the wind. As for right now, I also offered challenges to test your fighting skill.
Who would I be fighting exactly? You?
Well, I know you're the savior and all, but you have to beat all the others first to challenge me. Rules are rules. We only use dual blades and practice arrows, mind. These drunken fools would run themselves through otherwise. You'll have to leave everything but your spear and practice arrows at the gate. But I'll look after your gear, not to worry. So, what do you say? Up for some training?
Yeah.
I might be.
That's what I like to hear.
Melee Pit in Chain Scrape. Melee Pits test your close quarter fighting skills against other human opponents. Complete all challenges against other fighters to ultimately face the Pitmaster. The pit also allows you to practice your melee skills in a focused tutorial or an open-ended training session. Escape. Oh. Tutorials. Practice your melee skills and unlock combos in focused tutorials. Okay. Defeat other fighters in a time challenge to ultimately face the Pitmaster. Yes. Yeah, that's what I want to do. A block breaker. Wait. Let me read that first. Time limit 1 minute. Okay. Defeat your opponent by overcoming the weapon guard. But be careful, as blocking opponents could counter-attack at any moment. Use the block breaker combo. Immediately break the weapon guard and leave them vulnerable to a follow-up attack. You will only use your spear in training bows for this challenge. Yes.
You! Woo!
Ready? Yeah!
Ignore it.
I'll tell you the odds, but hey,
Come on. If your opponent keeps blocking, then use a heavy attack or a power attack to break through. Either that or hit them from behind.
I can see her.
Block breaker, I guess. And that was a jump up.
Close attention to your opponent's stance. Read their intentions. Choose your attacks to break their defense.
So did we do it? 36 seconds. Not too bad, I guess. Is replay retry, or is it watch how I obliterated that guy? No, just continue. Okay, Resonator Blast. Unlock the block breaker sorry. Perform melee combos and power attacks, energize. Yeah. Let's do that to get a little bit more familiar to that Resonator Blast stuff.
Not again.
You think your spear can deal with that armor? Use attacks to energize your spear. Then hit your opponent with a heavy or power attack to blast the armor off. That energy doesn't last forever.
Hey, I thought you'd left
Shoot
by
the glowing
now.
part of your opponent before the energy fades. That spear can give you the edge in battle. Keep energizing it, and then your enemies. Triggering those energy blasts should help you vanquish your
I
opponents.
know. I just did it. Calm down. Thank you. Rewards. Pitmaster challenge. Okay. Then, let's see. Pristine Skull is the reward for this. Yes, I'm ready.
Let's... A good series of attacks. Good.
Hope to catch you soon.
I see how you earned your reputation. A good series of attacks. You fight well.
I'll come
An
find you
impressive
later.
attack. A good series of attacks. You fight well. Impressive attack. Yield! I yield!
Nice.
Well fought, friend. Well fought.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Ooh. Serves me right for thinking I could go up against the savior of Meridian.
Exactly.
Here, have this. A little something for the new champion.
Thank you, Hodurg.
Don't be a stranger now. Come back whenever you'd like to spar again.
All right.
Okay, that's all for now, I think.
Good luck out there.
The good old double farewell. Ah.
Don't blow your blaze.
Anything happened after I left yesterday?
Don't you have somewhere better to be? I'm still waiting for you to finish.
I gotta
that
say,
fascinating story.
the
What? I wasn't paying attention.
cities are more are much more lively than in Zero Dawn. All that, you know, screaming and talking here. I mean, not that there wasn't any talking at all in Zero Dawn, but not in that, you know, not that much. Makes it pretty lively. Yeah, cool. So the question is, why do we still have this quest here? Talk to the pitmaster. Let's find out what that says. It's the enduring, all right. And this, bristlebacks, okay. Melee pit level 1. That's our melee pit. Okay. Talk to the pitmaster. Okay, then let's do that, I guess. And press
You
E.
might have beaten me, but you're still welcome to keep training. What do you say?
Are there any more challenges? No. It's just tutorials. Okay, aerial shots. Ooh. I can even shoot
Okay, that's all for now, I think.
from that aerial
Good luck
thing.
out there.
Interesting. So I still should talk to him? Okay. Is that kind of bugged now, or am I missing something, or what's the deal here? Let's just activate another quest for now.
Same time, same place.
Okay. There's another side quest to be activated over there. No chest over here. Sorry guys. Let me. Thank you.
Maybe
Yeah.
finally
Let me
someone
through.
who will
Thank you.
outdrink me, huh? On the place or something.
Oh, purple one. More valuables. All right. Who's this?
That reminds me.
Is it Petra?
A little too close.
Think
I
so.
need to make this right.
We will.
Come on, where's your
Don't worry.
next adventure?
Scan this first.
Left it with the bristleback that almost bit my arm off on the way in.
M is for hire.
You're welcome to stay in
So
Chain
that's
Strait.
a tavern here, or
Soon
what?
as Baron Light's
A
rebuilt,
brewery.
I'm
She
off
said
to Meridian.
brewery, right?
Careful those bristlebacks don't bite your
Oh, it
bum
isn't.
on the way
Ah, that's
out.
the miners.
I see you all made it back.
Hammer and tongs. That they did, Huntress. They tell me you blasted through the problem. Lokuf here came back trembling like a twig.
Hey! What's important is everyone made it out.
No thanks to Olvin.
Have you talked to him yet?
We're on the waiting list.
Doesn't have the guts to face all of us at once.
We need to stick together. In case he decides to send his goons over.
You're all banged up as it is. I can deal with Ulvund. You don't need to stick around.
We know, you old hammer.
Just stay safe.
What, Baron Light?
Okay. More together over here. More valuables. All right.
And that's how I invented mainframe missile. Might as well join in. Ho there!
Just casually, you know, vaulting over his shop counter. Of course. So let's find out what that lock symbol actually means, or if I can greet
About
awesome
time you
worker.
said
That's this one, okay. And I guess the same goes for this guy then. Hakund.
Shop
Let's
looks
see.
closed.
Yep.
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
Okay, good conversation, I guess.
Drinks later?
All right. So there's the question mark. Hello.
Hey, Mildef. Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hole.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
So that's one of the cooks, I guess. About that food.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly.
But
But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes.
Signature dishes.
I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Olvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
what do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile, if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
I guess we
So
already have
that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around.
of
okay.
that stuff.
If you say so.
Let's see. 5 of 5, 3 of 3. Yeah. Oops. So
Already
we
got
can.
enough meat and bitter leaf. Just need to grab a metal panel from the scrounger pile.
Ah, okay.
How goes it, Hammerhead?
What's this? Unknown machine strike. What's the machine strike?
Aloy, change your mind about that brew?
Yeah, just a second.
No one wants to play strike.
Oh!
No? Anyway.
That's a game. Let's check it out.
Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win at all my boards, too.
All right. Beginner's tutorial. Okay. Opponent's set. 2 times borrower, I guess. That's Selma, difficulty beginner, and that's the board. What is it? 8 times 8? Okay. Oh my god. Status not complete. How am I supposed to do that then? I can open glossary, okay. Okay, Machine Strike is a two-player strategy game played by the tribes of the Forbidden West. Each player owns different boards and favors a particular set of machine pieces. Defeat them all and become the ultimate strike master in the West. How to win. Whenever an opponent's machine is destroyed, whether by your hand or theirs, its value is added to your pool of victory points. Okay, machines have a specific value, and if you destroy one of the opponent's machines, you get those points. Acquire 7 victory points before your opponent, or destroy all the machines to claim victory. Okay. How to start? At the beginning of each game, both players choose a set of pieces to play with. Each player then places those pieces within the 2 rows closest to them. Okay, like chess, basically. The owner of the board chooses who goes first. The game proceeds by turns from on there. Basic steps. Mobilizing a machine piece. You know what? Since this is a tutorial, I guess they are gonna explain it to us. Beginner's tutorial not completed. Opponent set. Cancel.
You're probably busy. I understand.
Learning Machine Strike.
Knew you couldn't.
Huh. That's the data point we just scanned. Alright. Learning Machine Strike. Talk to Selma and learn how to play Machine Strike.
Is this some good company?
Let's try that again.
Aloy, please, have a seat.
Am I missing something? Okay. Huh. Alright, I didn't double click, obviously. View opponent's set. Borrow. Needy type. Close opponent set. So we have 64 of those tiles here, whatever those mean. Okay. What now? Now double clicking doesn't work anymore. I don't get it.
I'll be here if you change your mind.
Let's try that one more time, and if it doesn't work, then
Oh, you want to play, Red?
let's postpone that. Yes, start.
All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner?
Victory points.
That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from,
And their health, basically.
and of course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go.
Okay.
I own the board, so I get to choose who goes
And
first.
that's why I see
Since
that.
this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces
Okay.
to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward.
All right. Select.
Remember, Each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder.
Yeah. I got
Easy
that.
enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round.
Oh,
So go
okay.
ahead and pick a second machine.
Okay, so I just see that's grassland, a grassland tile, grassland terrain tile, which gives nothing. No bonuses, no buffs, no debuffs, let's say. Okay, yeah, I guess move it there.
Perfect.
I don't know.
There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn.
F, okay.
We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first.
I just realized she kind of turned them. This one's facing to the right and this one's facing to the left.
Now move the piece close enough to attack one of my machines.
Can I turn it? Rotate. Oh, yeah. There we go.
When
Ah, that's...
performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against the opponent's. A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power. And your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the 2 machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that?
No, can you please repeat that? No, I got it.
Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking my machine.
Okay, attack.
Not pulling any punches, huh?
Overcharge.
Now grab that second machine of yours.
Ooh. Oh, it had 4 HP. Yeah, I see.
See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further. Try it out.
Yeah, but what does it mean? I mean, what's the downside of it? Okay.
Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points.
I see.
So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean.
So overcharge is an attack in itself already? No, I overcharge and get kind of a free move. Oh no. Tap left mouse button to confirm an overcharge attack. Okay.
That's about it for your turn then.
So end my turn.
Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points.
Oh.
You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine. Now let that
+1.
machine have
I
it.
see. Okay, that's really, really nice that they, you know, kind of, how do you say that? That they use the actual game mechanics of the actual game and, yeah, and put it into the board game as well, you know, like armor and armored and vulnerable spots at the machines and so on and so forth. Nice, right? I like that. Okay, let's do a +1.
Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time. And by the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine.
But that's all right because
sometimes
it's
that can be a good thing.
Excuse me, it's the last one.
Overcharge your machine to attack mine a second time, and I'll show you what I mean. Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first.
Okay.
That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner! That
Hooray.
wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or two.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget. These are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. I know I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
Nice. Okay.
I'll see you later, Aloy.
So we got what, 10 pieces? Borer, Lancehorn, Scrapper, Grazer, and Fanghorn. Nice. Can we see them somewhere? I guess so, right? Strike pieces. Okay, they have special abilities, even. Except for the Borrower, I guess. And the Scrapper. Oh, Scrapper is the one from Zero Dawn. That looks like a Scrounger. Pretty much. Nice. And what a wonderful place this tavern is to end this episode, right, guys? I hope you enjoyed our little trip through the town of Chainscrape.
Aloy.
In the yeah, Petra. We're gonna come to you next episode. Just wait a little bit. Okay, guys. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you'll be around next episode. And thanks for watching. And until then, bye-bye.
I know you see me.